Hello, with your raspy voice today. Do your best. What is our first topic here today?
Main topic number 1 comes us from Amin, who says, "Greetings, Campion crew. I saw that a lot of critics and pundits just got to see Damien Chazelle's new film, Babylon. However, the first reactions on social media seem to be divisive and all over the place. Some say it's chaotic in a good way, and others say it's chaotic in a bad way. What are your thoughts, and does this affect your expectations of the film?"
All right, thanks a lot for sending that in. You know, it's funny, going back to the beginning of the year, going back to CinemaCon. When we were at CinemaCon, by the way, CinemaCon is only like, was December, November, January, February, March? It's only like 4 months away. Oh, we're going to be doing CinemaCon in a big way this year. That last year was a lot of fun. But coming out of last year's CinemaCon, there were 2 really interesting movies that to us look like, man, this looks like it could be some kind of serious, some kind of serious Oscar contenders and stuff like that. One of them was Amsterdam, and we saw how that turned out.
And we were excited for that.
A giant wah wah that did not turn out well. The audiences didn't respond to it. The critics responded. The box office certainly did not respond. Who would have thought, if you had told me, hey, we got this movie Amsterdam with Margot Robbie and John David Washington and Oscar-winning Christian Bale and Oscar-winning Rami Malek and all this kind of stuff. And then you've got this low-budget little horror movie called Smile, and one's going to make 10 times more than the other one. Who would have guessed that Smile would have been one that made almost 10 times more than the other one? So that didn't work out. But the other one was Amsterdam, but the other one was Babylon. That looked really, really good with, again, Margot Robbie, Brad Pitt, hot off his Academy Award win and stuff like that, directed by the director of La La Land and First Man and, what's the
Whiplash.
Whiplash. Thank you. Love that movie. That's my favorite film if it was actually. So that's going to be the Oscar darling. Well, they did a special screening of it, and the first reactions are all over the place.
All over the place.
All over the place with this. I got a couple of them here. Babylon, this comes from Clayton Davis. Writes, Babylon feels like someone read Damien Chazelle, The Story of Sodom and Gomorrah, and then he said, hold my beer. High-octane, cocaine-inducing trip. First half is great, likely the internet's new favorite movie of all time. Margot Robbie and Justin Hurwitz are your stars, but not everybody felt that way. Then you got to Ryan Swender, who writes, Babylon, truly monstrous in its thudding insistence on shoving the viewer's face in the muck and then claiming it's something novel or moving. Chazelle might be the most confident director in Hollywood today. Of course, he's also got some of the worst instincts out there. And as you go through the reviews, calling them like Variety calls the reviews all over the place, and they're right. As you start going through the reactions, they are everywhere because a couple of the people are coming out and saying, this is absolutely brilliant. This is absolutely fabulously brilliant. And then some of the critics, including some big Chazelle fans, are saying, this one ain't it. This one ain't it. Now, I want to be very clear and to be crystal clear on this. It's not like all of them came out and say, the reactions are all terrible. No, it's truly mixed. And truly, some saying it's garbage, some saying it's Chazelle's next masterpiece, but it's clearly not a unifying movie. And to me, this is really disappointing because, like I said, coming out of CinemaCon this year, it was Amsterdam and it was Babylon. Those are the 2 ones to me, like, these are going to be the Oscar darlings. This is going to be great. And it sounds like maybe they didn't nail it on the head. Rob, you had a chance to look at the reactions. What was standing out to you?
Well, this kind of divisive reaction excites me. Because what they're talking about, wallowing in the muck as opposed to showing this cocaine-fueled, I'm like, I'm in. Because there's some people that just object to that kind of thing. Like, you shouldn't show that kind of wallowing in the muck. I'm like, to me, that shows a dividing line between our culture, and people. So I'm like, and I love Damien Chazelle's movies. So
do I.
I mean, Whiplash, for no other reason than his command of cinematic language. The opening of La La Land, the one-shot dance move on the freeway, he's and the way he uses music and the way he works with Justin Hurwitz with the score of these things, that alone, the techniques. And look, he went from doing La La Land and Whiplash to doing First Man, which is a very somber look at Neil Armstrong and the first moon landing. And
very
at the
ambitious movie, by the way.
Very ambitious, which totally different. I loved it. I think he's one of the great voices of modern cinema right now, American cinema. He's a real director. He's a visionary. He's an auteur. So I think whatever we're going to get is going to be special and worth seeing. It will add to the tapestry of our cinematic understanding.
Now,
in
it
some
doesn't
way.
concern you at all that like some of these critics who are very, very big Damien Chazelle guys, that some of them are coming out and also saying this was not good.
No. I mean, it doesn't because it makes me believe that this movie's really interesting, and if for nothing else, then that turns me on, because there's a lot of filmmakers that have made movies that are very divisive, but they're still worth seeing. Like even Martin Scorsese. You know, you watch something like The Last Temptation of Christ. I think that's a great movie.
It is a great movie.
It's a great movie, but a lot of people like Harvey Keitel and and Willem Dafoe playing Jesus. A lot of people don't even dig that, but it's Martin Scorsese. So, given his larger body of work, I think it's fascinating to watch. So I can't wait for this movie. Still, it's done nothing to diminish my enthusiasm.
All right, guys. Question is for you. We saw Amsterdam kind of fall on its face. Now Babylon is getting mixed reactions from the people who are seeing it. I don't know. Where's your enthusiasm level for right now? Are you like a lot of us are like, hey, listen, Damien Chazelle is like maybe right up there with Ryan Coogler, like one of the great modern filmmakers today, one of the younger generation of filmmakers. Whatever he's going to put out is going to be awesome. Or are you a little bit nervous now, especially after seeing what happened with Amsterdam? Because we had a great director there, great cast. I don't know. How do you guys feel about this? Do you expect this movie to be good? Whatever your thoughts are, jump down to the comment section below and leave those thoughts there. The holidays are officially upon us, and it's time to start celebrating. Do your thing and holiday your way with MeUndies. Because it's the most wonderful time of the year to try MeUndies, because they're currently offering a very merry deal. Get 20% off your first purchase with free standard shipping and free returns when you go to MeUndies.com/Campea. Guys, you know I've been wearing MeUndies for a while now because I used to be like everybody else. I would go to the big store, buy the biggest box of the most generic underwear, and I thought that was good enough. But ever since I started MeUndies and started wearing the most comfortable underwear I have ever worn in my life, I swear on this Christmas season, I will never go back. So get your holiday shopping finished early and start making time for yourself with the new MeUndies holiday collection. Their undies, long underwear, and sleepwear are made out of the softest, most supple fabric you've ever felt and are guaranteed to bring you comfort and joy to all of your loved ones. Shop their classic plaid prints for a traditional, picture-perfect style, or get festive with their adventurous limited edition sweater prints. Available in sizes extra small all the way through 4XL, MeUndies has what you need to make all of your favorite people smile this holiday season, all in one convenient place. So to get 20% off your first order, free shipping, and 100% satisfaction guarantee, go to MeUndies.com/Campea.